This is the hillside. I was raised on 19th and Bellevue. This is 19th and Bellevue. And like I said, man, friends all over, man. This house, I'm not gonna say their names, but you know what I mean. Homegirls there just was cool as shit. You know what I mean. This is when the block used to be out, where block parties and shit used to happen, and you know people just really was cooking out and everybody allowed to eat. Just good times, man. So this block was always cool, but man, let me tell you something. 50 Cent was out this motherfucker. And everybody was trying to be a thug, man. That corner down there at 19th and Bellevue, lit, fucking lit. But that's another time. That's when, like, you know, a gram of weed was like $25. But it's crazy, man. I just want to take you through and, I don't know, maybe get to know me a little bit. So what's up?
Yo, man, chilling, man. So how was it like growing up in Harrisburg?
Man, Harrisburg to me was everything, just because I don't know, it just felt real city. You know what I mean? For it to be so small, it was just real city, and everybody was on they 50 Cent shit when I was younger.
It definitely was. It definitely
Fucking
was.
right, bro. Fucking right.
Yeah,
Crazy. I love Harrisburg, dog. I really do. I wouldn't pick no other place to be born. To be born. But yeah, I love it, man. I'm a native. Like my grandma's grandma and everybody is raised here. Whether if it's uptown, out the south, the hill, my bloodline all through the bird for real though. But
You got a lot of family up here.
Facts.
That's good. So speaking about your grandma, what was it like being an only child and living with your grandma?
Oh man, it was a blessing. I would say that because one, you know, being raised by her, she was at her prime. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So she could really explain life to me with a lot of wisdom,
right.
and you know, facts, and the fact that, how can I say this? Everything was just so common between us. Birthdays is one day apart.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Like she's 1949. My birth year is 1994.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
That's
she was definitely just everything. Mom, dad, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So she was
That's
definitely
good.
dope.
If you was let's say you was a kid again, what would you do differently growing up?
Man, now that I think about it, it's so much that I would have just did more. You know, I like, for example, dancing and singing and everything like that. I always did it, but if I known the drive for it would have lasted this long, I would have invested earlier so I can be at a more of a peak than I am now. So because, you know, I remember just doing backflips and literally trying to b-boy. And you remember when Chris Brown had everybody running it and shit like that, you know, like people, you know, Wu-Tanging and stuff. You remember all that stuff? Like, so I feel like if I just would have caught on and been on that shit, I could have really, not I mean, but now I'm just trying to do it as a grown man because this shit wasn't free. All this footage and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta have it. It's a document, don't create. That's what I like to tell people. You gotta document your way to success.
Exactly.
So when you are successful, you can look back on it and show people that's in your same path. You know how your mistakes were and how you overcame them. Yeah, man. So what would younger Chris be doing on a nice day like this?
It is a nice day, man. A sunny, beautiful, no rainy ass day like this. Mm-hmm. I would be up at Reservoir Park.
Hooping?
I'll be hooping. I try to do my thing. I had bunnies and I was fast. You remember, yo, don't try to act like, oh, for real hooping? Look, don't get this interview fucked like he trying to play.
I'm trying to play him real quick.
But nah. That's what I'll be doing. Reservoir.
Okay, yo. So you've been to Reservoir a lot?
Like that was childhood go-to right there. It's beautiful, man. Like a lot of people don't know about Reservoir Park. A lot of people don't even know about Harrisburg. But you know, it's probably 2 acres. But it's just beautiful, man. Where it's located at, how central it is and convenient it is, and it's a nice outdoor space that I feel like the city of Harrisburg should utilize.
Yeah, definitely should utilize. I know you've been up there a lot.
Absolutely.
Been, basketball tournaments up there, right?
Hell yeah, man. I mean, you know, on a day like this, you're liable to see anybody and everybody up there getting it in. Like I said, it's like 4 courts. So, you know, or, you know, somebody like LaShawn McCoy, shout out to Shady. He's a Harrisburg native. He's in the league. You know, he have his Shady tournaments up there and everybody get it in.
Still be doing that?
I don't know when the last one was, but yeah. He usually, it was an annual thing, if I'm not mistaken. He was doing it, so.
You ever thought about doing something like that yourself if you ever, you know, well, when you make it big like that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think that's important. I'll do it way more frequent. My plan with Reservoir already had a little plot to it.
You got a little plot to it?
So I would just propose make it an enclosed so people can take advantage of it at night, man, because that's beautiful. If you can have a membership and or just go up there and pay a fee just to get in, have somebody there, being a clerk, giving you the balls, and you just ball at night, and it's beautiful. You know what I mean? It's right next to my old high school, Bishop McDevitt, and stuff like that. So I don't know, that whole Market Street area is kind of like just screams athletic and get these kids into doing something positive.
Yeah, because they definitely have to do something definitely positive, because there's not much to do here besides, the same old stuff that they grew up learning.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the thing about Harrisburg. The only bad thing about Harrisburg is that we have a lot, the space and the demographic, but the actual property and whatever buildings is being used for what, it's not appealing. This is not a younger, thrive city, you know what I mean? It's kind of a, in and out type thing where you are a Harrisburg native, so you got jobs that just, provide and everything, and there is opportunity, but, we ain't got no big ass mall. Like our mall is like, I ain't even gonna talk about Harrisburg's mall, but
yeah, it's been the same. I've been there a couple
it's worse,
times.
bro. It's worse. It's fucking worse.
Man.
I'm not even gonna hold you. It's that bad, my
Well,
man.
we just need some positive change in the Harrisburg. To start with positive change, we need some positive people within Harrisburg to make them positive changes.
I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more. But hey, I'm gonna take you around the city. I knew we was talking about reservoirs.
Reservoir?
So I think we should shoot up there and just show them what it looked like. I think it's a beautiful place to check out.
Let's go.
All right. So I'm at Reservoir Park, the legendary Reservoir Park, and we used to get it in here all the time. You either get dubs or you're not getting back on, because that's really how packed this used to be. And if I'm not mistaken, they got Dez. Shout out to Coach Dez, just a legend in the Berg, Harrisburg native who put in work and cared about youth, and we appreciate guys like him. So they ended up painting his picture. I think Chris Franklin, he's another Harrisburg native too, ball with the Harlem Globetrotters. So we got some names, like I said, LaShawn McCoy, Chris Franklin, Ricky Waters. There's a couple of people that came through the Berg, but yeah, this is the legendary Reservoir Park. Like I said, it's on like 2 acres, and they got a stage and like I said, tennis court, basketball court. Reservoir Park's nice.
All right, so we got here at Reservoir Park, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, this is nice. So what does Reservoir Park mean to you?
Everything, like I said, childhood, recess. Like every time I can come up here and it was available, I'm up here. And like I said, so many people, man. A matter of fact, we had a deaf here, man. R.I.P. T-Boy, man. He was a guy that used to throw parties, and he was a DJ, and his name was Good through the Berg, you know what I mean? And we lost him up there, man. So it went down at Reservoir Park. A lot of shit went down at Reservoir Park. I had ladies up here and everything, but that's for a different interview. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, when I was up here, man, I hear a lot of like bruh, cuz. Like what is bruh, cuz to you?
When they say bruh and cuz?
Yeah, like the term.
Oh, well, so you got the Hill. You got Uptown, you got out the South. And then you got like Darkville, and then you go out like Stilton and Nahana, you know what I mean? But mainly in the inner city, like I said, it's Uptown, which consists of Uptown, Midtown, Downtown. And then on the other side of Cameron Street, you have the Hill, which is home to Darkville right in the back of this hill right here. And then you got the Hill, like Hilltop, and then you got out the South. Everybody on the hill say bruh, everybody uptown say cuz. 3 to the front for bruh. 2 to the back for the cuz, or vice versa, depending on where you at, I guess. So, but it really ain't on that gang shit no more. But man, let me tell you, that's because everybody that was with the gang shit still doing their bid. They still in jail. I mean, it used to be real, but you know what I mean. A lot of that shit left, so that's good.
Yeah, this is where all the tournaments happened, and a lot of people came together. As a community.
Absolutely.
It sucks that this thing's going on. The quarantine is happening. Where the courts is not even accessible to people.
Yeah, man, it's sad, man, because right now, 80 degrees, I can just imagine us, thank God for that cloud coming over, so it'll take away the sun, because we'll probably be balling off, like, going crazy right now, man. The reservoir is just not even a basketball court, man. It's a fucking tennis court. They got a stage in the back or whatever like that, so you can perform and everything. So we need to have artists come out here. I'm trying to promote an event where we can just do our thing at the reservoir. You know what I mean? That'd be so dope. We got the space for it. I don't know what the fuck Harrisburg ain't doing. This is Reservoir. Like I said, it's always been topic of conversation. My grandma used to go here. Her kids used to go here. And it was always a beautiful thing. Like I said, it has a stage and a lot of space to sit on, like 2 acres, basketball court, tennis court, playground. It's real nice. But we actually have a nice area, the riverfront. Okay, it's actually, it's notable because the thing is, it's real close to everything. It's close to the highways, but it's close to, you know, corporate side of Harrisburg, downtown, midtown, like old school Harrisburg. So it's real nice. I like our downtown scenery. We just need more investors and more people to put things here. So I'm actually about to take you guys to the riverfront. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Yeah, so I'm actually downtown right now in the Harrisburg area, and it's basically downtown, midtown, uptown. It's all the same shit because if you keep going straight one way, you uptown. If you go up Front Street long enough, you're downtown. So I'm here to tell you the conclusion of beautiful Harrisburg and why I want everybody to invest in it. And this is a nice place to be, and just want to give you a little bit of a visual of my city. This is the riverfront, my boy. It's pretty much a nice location for downtown, midtown Harrisburg. It's just real nice, man. It could be real nice if somebody invests in it.
Yeah, that would be good. So, like, where do you see Harrisburg going in the next few years?
You know, it all depends who's in office, dude. Like I said, we have so much potential. Like I said, the conveniency, and I mentioned before, we're the only city that's, like, you know, close to, you know, 3 hours away from New York, 2 hours away from Jersey, Philly, you know, Baltimore, DC, Pittsburgh, all this in a nice circumference. You know what I mean? So it's like we got the position. It just all depends how we move. So I actually see it being real nice and a sought out place to live because of the construction and everything that's going on in the inner city. A lot of places getting fixed up.
Oh wow, that's dope. And actually, there's a couple places like that's close to Harrisburg, like, you know, Philly, Maryland. I know you were saying that before. Where do you see your music going in the next, like, let's say 2 years?
Shit, and I think I would definitely have tapped into those streams by then and really solidified myself as an East Coast star, if not, you know what I mean, really on. Just because I feel like I make timeless music, man. Like I said, I really love R&B. You know, I'm an old school guy for real,
right,
and I can't get out of R&B. I just happen to have a nice rap behind me because I love hip hop, from, like, you know, breakdancing to, you know, the DJ to everything. You know, and my Aunt Michelle, she was, you know, shout out to Aunt Michelle. She got me into, like, breakdancing and Zulu Nation and all that stuff. Just introduced me to hip hop and educated me. So it's just always been in me. So I love it. I really do.
And then speaking about, like, you know, you breakdancing, having more talents and different talents, you can sing and rap. Is that right?
Well, first of all, I can't breakdance no more.
Oh, okay.
but I could. I probably could if I got in shape and decided to. Yeah, as far as my talents, I would say that I'm more of an intellectual. I don't got nothing else I could really do as far as tangible things I could show you. But as far as me being an intellectual, I think that's something that I am. That's something I try to practice.
Yeah. And then, so who actually inspired you then?
As far as just musically, you know, everybody that my grandma put me on, like I said, she raised me. So everybody, you know, Motown just in itself, you know, just that whole thing. And like I said, just everybody in the early hip hop scene, from the DJs to, you know, I mean, you name it. My uncle DJ'd, so I always heard 80s and 90s and everything. So I mean, everything. I was always around good music. Right. Me and my grandma used to play 92.7. That was a jazz channel, but it just played all the oldies but goodies. But recent, like, as far as dancing and, like, my swag, you know, I had to get at of course, Michael Jackson, but Usher, you know, Omarion, Chris Brown, of course, you know, people like that, like the boy band NSYNC choreography, video, you know what I mean, on point. So Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith is like a fucking my hero. You know what I mean? So from the charm, from the he's that guy. So let everybody know your company, your brand, and where they can find you at.
Yeah, so my name is DeAndre, you know, Digital Connects. You can find me on Instagram, you know, Facebook, YouTube, all that. And I've been doing this, you know, 7 months right now.
So going on a year?
Yeah, close to a year.
All right, so when we solidify this project, they should be able to see, like, what you get into.
Yeah,
like,
what I get into. What 6 months of self-taught, you know, did for me. So YouTube is the king.
Yeah, because this quarantine shit probably helped out a lot too.
Yeah, definitely had fun.